Excellent.
Thanks for the, just wanted to say thanks for the recording because my folks are new to Zoom and I don't think we're getting it, but I'll make sure the recording gets out. So thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No, a lot of people have a hard time figuring out Zoom at first. They're not alone.
Okay.
All right. Okay, awesome. So we're going to go ahead and get started, you guys. Hi, it's so nice to meet you guys. My name is Kristen, and I am good friends with Ashlyn. I want to welcome you all to kind of the launch of Ashlyns Juice Plus business. We are here in order to network with mission-driven people on the topic of family health. So you've been invited because Ashlyn totally respects you and would love to know a little bit more about what she's up to. And this call is definitely supposed to be kind of fun, relaxed. We're not asking you to buy anything or sign up for anything. So don't feel stressed out about that at all. We're just going to share some quick information and stories with you and hope you enjoy listening, and perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who needs to hear the same message. So thank you all so much for coming. So to kick it off, I want to ask you all a question, and you can give me like a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Would you agree that being healthy today can be a challenge? Yeah, totally. Totally. It's so true. I mean, we all would love to look good and feel good and live this long, healthy life. And we all know what we're supposed to do. But the reality is that it's really, really hard to do this day and age. It's confusing. There's a lot of different products on the market. There's a lot of people work really busy hours. They are eating fast food on the go. They are, grabbing things that are in a box or a bag. And it's just really, really challenging. And so that is where we come in. So I want to introduce you all to a movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. Ashlyn and myself, along with thousands of other people, are part of this unique community where together we're taking our health back in ways that are really simple, doable, and fun. The goal of the Healthy Living Revolution is to come alongside families who want better health, meet them where they're at, and empower positive changes along the way. So let me walk you through the following 3 doorways that we use to inspire healthy living around the world. The first one is free resources. The second one is nutritional support. And the third one is our organization that makes it all possible. So our first doorway is our free resources. The team at Healthy Living Revolution, it's always a tongue tie for me. The team at Healthy Living Revolution has created a selection of really awesome resources for families to use. We have a cookbook with clean and easy recipes. We have a short webinars on trending health topics. We have a home fitness series that are really awesome. And we have our Start Strong program, which is designed to help raise up a generation of active, healthy children with a really positive body image and good nutritional habits, which I love. I'm a mom, so I'm obsessed with this Smart Start program. I just think it's amazing. So you may want to take a look at these resources, and Ashlyn or Ada can definitely help connect you with those resources. So our second doorway is nutritional support. So let's talk about nutrition for a minute because it's the foundation of good health. You may have heard you can't out-exercise a bad diet. I tell that to my clients all the time. It doesn't matter how active and how fit you are and how much you work out. If you're not putting good nutrition in your body, you are not going to see the kind of health results that you want. And so we have to flood our body with the most important foods that you could ever eat, which are raw, vine-ripened fruits, vegetables, berries, and plants. They're not just good for you, they're absolutely critical to our bodies. We're supposed to eat a wide variety of 9 to 13 servings every day, which almost nobody does. And if you hold up your fist, that's actually a serving size. So, I didn't today. I didn't even come close to 9 to 13 servings. It's the size of my fist. And here's the kicker. If you're an active person and you work out, you're supposed to double your fruit and vegetable intake. I was a college athlete. Nobody ever told me that. I didn't know that until I started becoming more of a plant-based athlete and doing Juice Plus, that I realized you're supposed to eat more. So my mind was blown at what a better athlete I could have been, 10 years ago. But the amazing thing is that I know better now, and even the best eaters still need help. I kind of joke that our nutritional support with Juice Plus is from everybody womb to tomb. So whether you're 6 months old or 106 years old, it can benefit everybody. And it is this amazing product that we call Juice Plus. So I'm going to show you exactly what Juice Plus is. Contrary to popular belief, it's not juice. So it actually comes in these bottles here. I've got my red one too. These beautiful bottles. And they also come in a gummy form. And what Juice Plus is you get nutrition from over 30 raw, vine-ripened fruits, vegetables, and berries. It is non-GMO. NSF certified, which is actually better than an FDA certification. It verifies that it's a very pure product. I kind of like to call it a salad in a capsule. So this is one of our capsules. I don't know if you can kind of see, the lighting's not great. It's just a powder inside. It's fruit and vegetable powder. And it's really important to understand how Juice Plus is made, because that is kind of what makes it such a special product. So we take organic, vine ripened fruits, vegetables, and berries, and we pick them vine ripened. So we know that they have all the nutrients in them they're supposed to have. Super nutrient dense, which is not what we get at the grocery store. That is the opposite of nutrient dense. They create a slurry out of it. So they include things that we normally wouldn't eat, like the rind of an orange actually contains 80% of an orange's vitamin C. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not eating an orange peel anytime soon. So like, we're lacking so much nutrition that our bodies just aren't getting. So they include things like the stems, the leaves, the rind. They create this slurry out of it, and they dehydrate it at a very low temperature, so they don't cook the fruits and vegetables. But what they take out is the sugar, water, and fiber from it. And what you're left with is this amazing powder full of micronutrients. It's slowly dried, so it preserves all of the live nutrients as well. Then it's put into the capsules and then also put into our gummies. So a couple things that I love about Juice Plus is actually scientifically proven. It's the most nutritional, most well-researched nutritional product in the world. It has over 37 peer-reviewed published clinical research studies, which basically means that this stuff really is the real deal. It's been studied by science, verified by doctors and professionals, and published. It's also considered food. It's not considered a supplement, which is a really big deal for me because I used to be the supplement queen. As a health fitness professional, I was taking supplements like you wouldn't believe 10 years ago. It was so embarrassing. I can't even believe it. But what you see is on our bottle, we actually have a nutrition label. So it lists all of our ingredients, but it also has this nutrition label. So it's the exact same nutrition label you would see if you went to the grocery store and flipped over a bag of frozen broccoli. So it's really, really important because supplements are just that. They're created in a lab. They're filtered out by your liver. Your body does not absorb all of them. If you've ever noticed you pee bright yellow after you have a multivitamin, it's because your body filters a lot of it out. Juice Plus actually gets directly absorbed into your bloodstream. So your body knows exactly what to do with food. So it's pretty amazing. There's also no warning label on it, so it's safe for anybody of all ages. My son Max started taking Juice Plus when we were first introduced to it. He's about 11 months old. Pregnant, nursing moms. I'm actually pregnant. This is my prenatal of choice. I don't take a prenatal vitamin. I take Juice Plus. Elderly, whether on medication, we have professional athletes, it doesn't matter. If you're allowed to eat fruits and vegetables, you can take Juice Plus. We also have our chocolate and vanilla complete. This is amazing stuff. I love it. It's like I call it my cocoa crack. So it is gluten-free, vegan, whole food-based protein, fiber, and amino acids. You also get lots of extra fruit and vegetables in the shake. It's a great quick breakfast, post-workout, snack, healthy snack. Actually, it's probably what I'm gonna eat after our call because it's easy and quick to make. So with the combination of the capsules or the gummies and the shake, what you get on a daily basis is nutrition from 45 fruits, vegetables, and plants, which is amazing. Amazing, amazing stuff. We also just recently launched our Omega, which I'm obsessed with, you guys. If you've ever taken fish oil, you know why I'm obsessed with this. I hated fish oil. I could never take it. You get the fishy burps. I just wasn't digging taking it. This is entirely vegan, plant-based Omega. So you get a full spectrum Omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And it's all from the source, which is the plants. So you get algae, it's seed buckthorn berry, raspberry seed oil, safflower seed oil, tomato oil, some amazing things in here. It actually tastes kind of citrusy, so it's kind of nice. It's amazing. I love, love, love this. We also have an amazing program, excuse me, called our Shred 10. So we've recognized that you can take the Juice Plus products every day and still improve your health. But we also recognize that some people need more of a structured plan to help them reach their health goals. And that's why we created our Shred program. It is meant to help you shred unhealthy habits and help to teach you how to acquire healthier habits that are long-lasting and for the long term. So it's not a diet. You do that in an awesome community where we have support and encouragement and a lot of free resources as well included with that. And the program itself is free for our customers, but it's just a great way. So if you want more information on that, we can definitely get that to you. So we're gonna share some product stories now, and I'm gonna turn it over to Ashlyn, and she's gonna tell you a little bit about her experience on Juice Plus so far. I'm trying to unmute you, but it's not working. Oh, because we're both doing it at the same time. Okay, you do it.
Sorry, I'll let you control the show. So my product story is basically we started out on the products about a month ago, and I started them because I saw all of the added nutrition that I could provide for my family, and that my kids would receive the added nutrition for free was a huge bonus for me. So we've been using them for almost a month, and I use the trio capsules that she showed you, the red, purple, and green, and I think I'm going to start using the omegas because
they're awesome.
Yeah. Madeline eats the chewies that she gets for free, and then Liliana will eat the capsules or the chewies depending on how she feels that day. I think she feels kind of excited because she swallows the capsules, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'll go with it for now. So yeah, and I love having them because it's such a helpful tool for us to use to help us just bridge that gap between what we're eating and what we should be eating.
Awesome. 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 I love it. So I want to share my story as well, because my family's actually been on Juice Plus for about 4.5 years. And I was actually first introduced to Juice Plus by a doctor because I was overtraining and I was not eating my 30 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. I wasn't even close to 9 to 13. And I was really, really sick all the time. I'd seen many, many doctors who kept trying to diagnose me with an autoimmune disease because they couldn't understand why this very fit yet very unhealthy person was getting sick all the time and run down and stress fractures. I was a mess. Every doctor was just trying to diagnose me with something. Nobody went to the source and said it was my nutrition. So I actually finally found a doctor who did suggest that I take Juice Plus, took it home, and I threw it in the trash can. Because I had what I call ITC syndrome. I'm too cool. I thought I knew everything. I was a fitness professional. I'm a personal trainer and a health coach. And I was like, I eat all fruits and vegetables. I know everything. It wasn't until 2 years later when I had my son, Max, and now we're back to the same place I was. Tired, run down, sick all the time, not sleeping. And the worst part about it is that my son, Max, was now sick all the time. He wasn't in daycare, and I don't know why he was sick. Every single month, I'm not even kidding you, we had like croup, roseola, ear infections. It was a nightmare. And if you're a parent and you have kids, you know that you will do anything to help your kids not get sick. So I literally bumped into a crazy woman on the side of the road who's actually like now one of my best friends. And she told me her family never got sick and they took Juice Plus. So I was like, okay, like I wouldn't listen to the doctor. I guess I'll listen to this crazy lady. And I did the research on Juice Plus, and I was like, how did I not get this 2 years ago? It's fruits and vegetables. It's going to do nothing but help my family. And so we actually started on the product right away, not from the doctor, but the crazy lady. And in the last 4.5 years, Max has been sick one time. It didn't even warrant a doctor visit. I have not been sick at all. I don't have to take naps anymore. I have tons more energy. I recover way better from my workouts now. I generally feel significantly better. I kind of feel like I have a little pep in my step. I'm a little bit more sprightly. My husband's cholesterol has gone down. My mom is no longer pre-diabetic or anemic. And my dad's heart health has improved. And I think one of the biggest changes for me is that I was able to get off all of my anxiety medication, because when you have a lack of nutrition in your diet, it affects your mental health. And for me to get off all of my anxiety medication was such a blessing. So I didn't want to be on it in the first place. So we have had an amazing last 4.5 years. We are really, really, really lucky that Juice Plus was entered into our life. And I also know it's my prenatal now. So I know that I'm setting my baby up for success because I'm starting from the ground up, getting that nutrition in her, which I'm super, super excited about. Okay, so we're going to transition and talk a little bit about the business that we've partnered with now. Excuse me. Sorry. So the mission of our Juice Plus company is to bring freedom through improved health. Pretty easy concept, right? It's important to know that about 80% of Juice Plus is actually purchased by happy customers who have no affiliation with our company. I think that's really important because a lot of companies, the majority of their products are just bought by their representatives. That's not the case with our company, mainly just by happy customers who love the product. So serving these customers are those of us like Ashlyn and myself who have partnered with the Juice Plus company as a business opportunity. We're paid well to do a lot of good. So as you listen to our stories, and perhaps you'll think of someone in your life who may also benefit from the business itself. So first, I want to just talk about 2 common questions that people typically have about the Juice Plus company. The first one is, how does it work? Super easy. Couldn't make it more of a good opportunity for anybody. The business is open to anybody 18 years of age or older. It's called a virtual franchise, and it costs $50 a year to own your own business. That's it. We have an online office and a personal website, and you can run your business from any device, anywhere. Unless I'm doing a call like this, I literally run my business from my phone. That's all I do. I never even open my computer unless I'm hosting a call like this. So we also earn residual income simply just by sharing Juice Plus by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. So my product that you see here, this is my product. I actually don't handle any inventory at all. Everything is actually shipped directly from Juice Plus to our customers. So there's no risk for us at all. So they manufacture, deliver, bill, and collect from customers and just pay us for being their customer service rep. No inventory, so everything we touch is our own. All of our commission levels are also permanent. There's no quotas or minimums, and you have the freedom to choose your individual pace. We have some people that do a lot. We have some people that do a little. It's totally up to you. There's also no glass ceiling on income or territorial restrictions, and we're in over 20 countries, which I think is super cool. So what is so great about the Juice Plus company? There's a lot that people don't see that's so awesome about it, but it was formed nearly 50 years ago by our president and founder, Jay Martin, and he's actually still the president today, which is really, really cool. We're a privately held, debt-free, and multi-billion-dollar company, which speaks volumes about our business practices. We also, at our top 2 levels of our company, offer a family benefits package, which is unheard of. We offer medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, and prescription, along with a mini scholarship basically for your kids. So we have a college tuition assistance program. You get a holiday bonus and a monthly expense allowance. So this business can definitely be a short-term cash flow for people who just want to bring in a little extra income for a trip or shoes or whatever it is you like. But then it also can be a long-term wealth building and retirement strategy. Like for me, I'm trying to retire my husband basically. And not only is the Juice Plus company want to inspire healthy living, but we inspire healthy giving as well. We've impacted over 1 million families so far with our free Juice Plus through our children's health study. So the way that works is, and Ashlyn kind of touched on it with her kids, any adult can sponsor any child, and that child can get Juice Plus for free. So it could be your child, it could be your neighbor, it could be your nephew, it doesn't matter. With every adult order, you can get a free children's order, which is really amazing. We are the title sponsor of St. Jude Children's Memphis Marathon Weekend. We are highly involved with Boys and Girls Clubs and Volunteers for America, and that's just to mention a few. So I want to turn it over to Ashlyn, and she'll tell you a little bit about why she decided to start this business. Oh yeah, I forgot. You said I was going to do it. There we go. Oh man.
Okay, so for me, when Kristen first came and asked if I wanted to join her business, I wasn't sure it was something I would be interested in because I tried network marketing before in the past and decided it wasn't for me. But I knew these products would benefit me and so many people I know. So I went home and talked to Jay, and his immediate response was no. So I let Kristen know. And as time went on, I became closer to Kristen, and she brought it up again. And this time, hold on, sorry. When she brought it up, I was going through what I like to call my quarter life crisis. So it was like I was just kind of going through the motions of my life and motherhood, but I felt really disconnected mentally. So I did what any normal person does as they go through a crisis like this, and I bought a business. I knew I wanted the product for my family, and I loved that my kids could get the benefits for free. And so now fast forward to about a month now, and Juice Plus was basically what I think the universe was just helping me with something I didn't realize I needed help with. I feel better physically and mentally, and not only from the added nutrition in my diet and body, but receiving all the constant love and support from my friends, new and old, and my family. I've really just been enjoying this process and new adventure.
I love that story. I love it. It's awesome. All right, so I'm going to tell you guys a little quick version of my story. So 4.5 years ago, if you remember, I was that tired, anxious new mom with like sick baby, sick mom. But I was also really struggling with going back to work. I knew that I wanted to go back to work, but I didn't want to train clients at 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m. and 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m. That just wasn't up my wheelhouse anymore. I wanted to make more money, but I honestly didn't know how. And I didn't want to go back to a 9 to 5 either. So I was like, there's got to be something. I was also really lonely. As a new mom, you kind of have like this identity crisis, which if you're a mom, you can kind of relate to, where you're like, I'm no longer, I was no longer like this fitness professional. I was now this fitness professional mom. I was having kind of a little identity crisis. And having a child definitely changed me, and I needed more relationships with like-minded people. I missed my team from college. I was a college athlete. I miss my tribe. I miss having people like be your people, because I had changed so much. And in one crazy moment with that crazy lady on the side of the road, all of that changed, and I got everything that I needed, and I didn't realize it. Same as Ashlyn. I found a job that allowed me to work my own hours. It gave me drive and passion on a daily basis. It gave me an amazing paycheck, and it gave me a tribe of family that I desperately, desperately needed. So when I started, I had no idea what I was going to do with this opportunity, but I knew what I had was special, and I knew I was going to share it with people. So I had, just kind of started sharing the product with people, and I realized how much fun I was having and how much joy I was getting out of it. And so here I am 4.5 years later, making a full-time income with Juice Plus, working very part-time hours. But the best part is the relationships that I've made. And I was always joked that like I was a cool person like 4.5 years ago, but I'm like way better person now. So it really has been an amazing personal growth process for me, which has benefited my family in so many ways. So in conclusion, we want to wrap up. And first, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We're really excited to network with two types of people for our business. The first type of person is somebody who's ready to take their health to that next level, whether it's to check out our free resources that we mentioned or to make life easier by adding Juice Plus in. It's really nothing easier. I always joke that like your only expectation with Juice Plus is this, like if you can do that, like you're good. It only costs around $2 to $3 a day, and kids can get Juice Plus for free, which is amazing. It really truly is the most simple, convenient, and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into your body every single day. The second type of person that we're looking to network with are people who are looking to earn stable residual income in order to expand their options. So our Freedom Revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and daycare instead of mom and dad care instead of daycare. Or if you're like me, you still pay for daycare because you want your kid to be with somebody other than yourself during the day. But I can do that now, which is awesome, and work my business. So I love it. It also allows hardworking professionals to have a choice to build their own dreams instead of somebody else's. And college kids can have a side gig to help pay for school without having to get a job. Empty nesters can create a nice little retirement, so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. And this all takes place using a simple system with positive, fun community that we like to call our Juice Plus family. So maybe you could ask yourself, who do I know who needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? If you think of somebody, we would love to invite them to an event like this, or obviously like Ashlyn can just connect with them one-on-one. When we're done, I know that Ashlyn can definitely send you some more information or any links that you might be interested in. And so we want to give her a huge congratulations on starting this awesome business. It's been so much fun to work with her. We chat like all day long. I love it. I love it. She's like my new best friend. It's so much fun. And it's just so great to have her on this journey with me. So I do want to open it up and see if anybody has any questions. And don't feel obligated to ask them, but I'm going to unmute you guys just in case you all have any questions about the products or the business or anything like that.
Yeah, how did you get an 11-month-old to take it? Was it chewing on the gummy ones?
Yeah, that's a great question. So it depended on the day, but what I would do is the gummies, they're not like a Annie's gummy bunny. They actually dissolve a lot more quickly because there's no chemicals or gelatin in them. They're all vegan-based and plant-based. So I actually would cut them into fourths and just let him kind of like gum them around and suck on them until they dissolved. But then I would also break open some of my capsules into like juice form as well.
Oh wait, what would you do with the capsules?
So the capsules actually can break open really easily.
Right.
So I don't know if you can see.
And
There's
would you put it in the mouth or?
yeah, I would actually shake it up into like juice, like orange juice.
Oh, in the juice.
Or something
Okay.
like that. Yeah, you can mix it into some of their food. And I actually plan on starting our baby on it around 6 months. So there's a great protocol that a pediatrician that I know has for introducing Juice Plus to infants. Because the sooner that we can get more fruit and vegetable nutrition in her, the better. So I'm going to be doing that, breaking capsules open into baby food for her.
And for a 2-year-old, is it, can they chew on the full gummy or would you?
Yeah,
it's not a choking. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, yes, anything is a choking hazard.
Yeah.
So
but
like
if they chew normal food.
my son would want to take like 10 in his mouth at one time. So I had to like give him one at a time. But they're pretty, like they're pretty chewy and they dissolve pretty easily.
Okay. And if you put it into a juice from the capsule, does that taste okay or?
So the green one doesn't taste awesome, but the berry and the fruit one are actually, so one of my girlfriends actually, her daughter likes to break the capsules open into her mouth. And she said that they taste kind of like a fruit roll up without the sugar. So it still kind of has like that fruit flavor without the sugar. So those ones mix well. The vegetable one obviously is like, it has kale and garlic in it. So it's a little bit more bitter, but you can probably mask it with some flavoring.
Are the gummy ones just as healthy? Like as an adult, could I pick the gummy ones rather than swallowing a capsule? Or
Yep, absolutely. The only difference between the capsule and the gummy is that the capsule does have a probiotic added to it. We can't add that to the gummy, otherwise it will eat through the gummy. And then the gummy has organic added to it. But from a nutrition standpoint, half the batch of the powder goes into the capsules and half goes into the gummies. So you're getting nutrition. My dad is a great example because my dad actually takes just the gummies and he has had major improvements in his heart health shown through an angiogram. So I thought that was pretty cool, even though I know based on research, but to show that here's somebody that only takes the gummies and has had significant health changes.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah. I'll let someone else ask questions.
Yeah, and if you have more questions too, you can absolutely reach out to Ashlyn.
Okay.
And she'll be able to answer that. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, if nobody else has any questions, I'm going to stop our recording.